I want to give you some success factors for millennials. I was having dinner last night with this guy, Alex Bates, really smart data scientist, just sold his company for 40 or $50 million. And we were talking a lot about success factors, societal norms, a lot of things that are happening right now. And one of the things we were talking about were millennials and work ethic and things like that, because he has to hire a lot of very smart millennials, and they're still portraying a lot of habits that folks that are not in the millennial generation just can't stand. And so if you're a millennial, I want to give you a couple success factors that I think, things that we talked about, things that I think are really going to help. You guys struggle a lot with, the first thing is you guys struggle with rejection. Millennials hate rejection, and I think the reason why is you guys never had to do candy bar sales. You guys didn't have to ask girls out in person. You just send a little text or a Snapchat or a DM or whatever. And sports team tryouts in elementary school and junior high are all but gone. Basically everyone makes the team now, which is just crazy. So you guys have never had to deal with rejection. So you need to get out there and get rejected a few times. You need to get comfortable with rejection now. Which means no matter what business you're in, make some cold calls. Talk to whoever you can. One of the great ways to do that, and my dad growing up used to do this, and I used to just cringe at the thought, but it's a great way to get over rejection, is go donate time to a nonprofit organization and offer to make cold calls to their list to fundraise. So you're doing something great for something you believe in, plus you're gonna get over that fear of rejection. Or heck, go to the bar, ask that good looking guy or that good looking girl out, literally in person, no DM, no Match.com, none of that. Just get comfortable with rejection. Second thing's entitlement. This is probably the biggest one. This one drives guys like Mark Cuban and other people just absolutely crazy. And I've got bad news for you. You don't deserve anything. You deserve nothing. And I know you got participation ribbons your whole life. You're used to always, when I was growing up, we didn't get participation ribbons. There was first and second and third if it was a track race, and if it was like a championship, like baseball or football, Pop Warner game, like first place got a trophy and second place maybe got a medal, but there were 15 other teams that didn't get anything. So get rid of that sense of entitlement. The richest, most famous, most successful people wake up every morning realizing they deserve nothing. They wake up with feeling gratitude. They wake up understanding that they don't deserve what they've gotten. Hard work has given them a lot of great things, but that they have to get up every morning and fight for it. Just get on board with the fact that you don't deserve anything. And a lot of these people, and this is something that I was talking with Bates about last night, is they come out of school and they want a job with great work-life balance, with 4 weeks vacation, working for a socially responsible company, and their position can only do interesting things. Like, get over it. You haven't earned that. Almost no one has earned that. So go get a good job, go work for a good company, but you don't deserve the work-life balance yet. You don't deserve the 4 weeks paid vacation yet. You don't deserve to get to do interesting things at your job yet. So work hard and drop the sense of entitlement. Be a student of success. Gosh, this is such a big one. I talk to so many people that are not readers, and I'm super fired up when I find people that are. So read. It's gonna change your life. Again, this kind of comes into millennials not being willing to put in the work and being able to, use Cliff Notes to get through tests and school and quick jam session study groups and all the online archives of past tests in college and things. And you need to read. You need to be a student of success. Read 3 to 4 personal development books a year. Pick up some of the great guys, Brian Tracy, Tony Robbins. Read a couple biographies, Bezos, Elon Musk. And I don't even care if you're an entrepreneur or not. Just read these things so they will help change and sculpt who you are. It'll allow you to see yourself in a different way and realize why you do certain things and be able to make changes. I'd also read 3 to 4 books on business systems or subjects relevant to your industry that interest you. And finally, so I said, I think you should read a dozen books a year minimum. I read around 52 books a year, but read 1 or 2 of the classic literature books. Read Huck Finn, read Moby Dick. Just go read great stories so that you can appreciate, a great story, and so that you can have something to talk about if it ever comes up. You can bring it up, and people, if you're in a group of 5 or 6 people and you bring up that you're reading Moby Dick, one person's going to be really interested. Maybe 2 or 3 people don't care in any way, but it will give you a sense of appreciation for great literature, if nothing else. But the other books, more important, it took me like 5 or 6 years of only reading nonfiction to throw in a couple fiction books every now and then. All right, what do we got? All right, Outwork Everyone. It is the easiest thing that you can control. Now, if you read a book, you are going to become smarter, that's true. But you're going to have to read 50 or 60 or 200 books to really get a deeper insight than you have over a course of time. And because when you read your first book, you're going to be very biased to the thoughts of that book, and then a second and a third and a fourth, and then you're going to start to develop things. But right now, what you can change is you can outwork everyone. And millennials are not outworking everyone. Right now, I got to my office. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and nobody's here. I'm outworking everyone, and I own the company. I don't need to be here. I don't have a lot to do today. So get to the office, outwork everyone, whether that's going through lunch, whether it's getting up early. And I see if we can flip onto this, my favorite meme of all time, and this is for people who aren't motivated, who don't get things done. It's a Monday morning meme. Do sharks complain about Monday? No, they're up early, biting stuff, chasing shit, being scary, reminding everyone that they're a fucking shark. So you know what? Be a shark. Get out there and work your ass off. It's the one thing that you can control today that nobody can take away from you. The last thing is find mentors. If you don't have mentors, you're blowing it. I didn't have mentors. I didn't really understand how powerful they were. So if you're in school, your first month or two should not be figuring out, how hard or easy your classes are, how hard or you're gonna have to study, or which girls or guys you like, or where do you want to live next year. You really need to take your professors out to lunch, go to after hours, hang out with your counselors a little bit, find a mentor at school. If you're in the workplace, if you're at a very, very big company, then shoot for the top. Go to the CEO, go to somebody on the board, go to one of the C-level folks, go to one of the SVPs or the heads of something, and talk to them. Say, hey, I want to hear about your rise in this company. The longer they've been at that company, actually, the better. And figure out a way to get taken under their wing. They'll help you through your entire career. If not, find somebody who's retired out of that same industry and go talk to them, take them to lunch, because getting a mentor is going to be immensely powerful. And the reason I focus in on teachers and professors for college students and somebody at your own company or in your own industry is that's a great first mentor. There's nothing wrong with having 3 or 4 mentors in different parts of your life. So go out, get a mentor. It's ultra, ultra, ultra important. And that's where the reading comes in as well, is you'll have something to talk to these very, very intelligent, smart people about. So go get a mentor. And I would say that as millennial, people, kind of talk a little bit about you negatively. That's because maybe it's not you, but it probably is. But there's so much entitlement and so much I want it now and so much instant gratification and so much just really shit. And you know what, you're right, for the older generation, and I probably fit into a millennial by definition, but not by action, we had to work for it. We had to work hard. We didn't expect things this minute. I remember the first time that I got online, I think it was 1995, and after 20 minutes of my dial-up, which is a sound most of you don't even know what it sounds like, went online and I was able to go to a website. I was shocked, and it would load one page at a time, and it was mostly just pictures. Sometimes it was some, text. It was shocking, and I didn't mind that it took forever. But now with the millennials, it's just instant gratification. So pull your head out of your ass, work hard, drop the sense of entitlement, find a couple mentors, be a student of success, and go get comfortable with rejection. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe down below. Lots of YouTube videos, mostly on entrepreneurship, success, and also real estate. And any comments also down below if you're on YouTube. Thanks for everyone who came over from Reddit, and follow my Instagram, which is James Charles Payne, at James Charles Payne. Doing a lot of contests and giveaways on there. Also a lot of helpful tips. So go make sure you follow that if you want to get some free books to start you on your journey. All right, thanks guys. Adios.